Hi guys, Josh here from the Hampshire Business Show. It's taking place on Thursday, the 14th of October. I'm joined by Mr. Baldeep Burak, who's the Managing Director of Burak IT. Burak IT have been with us since the start, so they exhibited our first ever show. They booked in with us last year, but obviously due to COVID, obviously it never happened. And they're back with us in 2021, and I love working with Baldeep. So Baldeep, it's great to see you.
Thank you. Likewise. I like to work with you all, actually. Yes.
Oh, awesome. It's always a pleasure to see you. And look, to those, I suppose, because look, me and you have already filmed one of these before, Baldeep. So to those people watching who don't know Burak IT, what you guys do, etc., can you give us a bit of a rundown?
Yes. So we look after your IT, from the computer to the network to the internet to everything online that makes your business work. Your file system, your email system, backups, website, etc. And we even cover the telephones as well. So our aim is all about pushing towards the cloud, so that you can work anywhere. I'm not just saying this because of COVID. It was the same principle 5 years ago, because we believe that you should be able to work from home. You should be able to do, the school run, go back home, work, just be productive, regardless whether you're in the office or at home, so that you've got that flexible working. And it just gives you a happier feeling where you work that you can do this.
That's awesome. And I think one thing I love about you, Baldeep, is and we spoke about this before. It's kind of, actually, I'll let you say it. So I suppose the best way to word this is what makes Burak IT stand out over other IT companies, do you think?
So I like to know every person at every company that I support. So whether you're the director, whether you're just started, whether you're an apprentice, I want you to know me and I want to know you, so that when I help you both in person or remotely, you know exactly who you're dealing with.
That's awesome. And just out of curiosity, I suppose, relevant to your situation now, have you found that in terms of IT infrastructure, companies have almost, because I remember you said that, the whole being able to work from home thing, you were kind of pushing this message out 4 or 5 years ago. Do you feel like it's almost like forced businesses to have to take that step? What have you found over the past year?
Definitely. People realize that, staff need to isolate for COVID reasons, for other health reasons. For that reason, you can't just lift your computer and work from home.
Yeah.
Because you've got a little mini server in your own premises, so people need the ability, when the office is closed, to carry on working night or day.
Yeah.
Remote working has just totally gone that way. Email systems might have worked, but company file systems, we're still seeing company file systems in offices, and you were working towards moving away from the VPN model, remote desktop model, and getting it in systems like Office 365.
Mm-hmm. And just out of curiosity, because I know do you work with small businesses, big businesses, or have you got businesses across a range of sector sizes?
So it's small and medium-sized businesses, but a lot of what I deal with is startups and, let's say businesses under 10. We have larger businesses, but I'm not going to boast about them. For me, the majority of our customers are within that 1 to 10 size business size.
Yeah. And just out of curiosity, I mean, I don't know, do you find that like a specific size of businesses usually has more common, I suppose, pain points within the business and pinch points, or do you find that every business is unique and it kind of depending on the conversation you have at the time?
There is a combination of both of those points, actually. So, the pain points might be related to the email system, or not being able to access files from home. But sometimes it could be that you're struggling with the connectivity. So some people have connectivity problems in the office. Some people have connectivity problems working from home.
Yeah.
So it's, where everyone wants to work at their sofa, you know, and the Wi-Fi is not that good, you know, the last thing you want to say is, okay, you need to buy 20-meter network cable and run it across your lounge to plug it into a laptop so that you're fixed in one place. It's like not ideal. So
I remember,
there is a bit of a variation, but anyone can fall into any of those categories.
Yeah. And I think one thing I remember you mentioning to me, because obviously don't forget we had this conversation literally, I suppose, 2 years ago, probably around this time actually, is actually you don't care what size the business is, you'll always kind of price your services fairly.
Yes, definitely. You know, I know everyone wants a discount, but you know, you have to think a charity, you know, isn't able to pay the same rate as what a, you know, large law firm in Southampton was able to pay, you know. So where there is a little bit of variation with pricing, it has to be justified, because we want to see a company grow. You know, if we're costing the earth just to get something done, it's not worth the customer coming to us.
Yeah.
You know, but on the flip side to that, if you want us to work for £10 an hour, then you're going to have to speak to a lot of IT companies before you find somebody that will do that. So because expertise is there for a reason. So
I totally agree. And so Baldeep, obviously, I know if you guys want to speak to Baldeep, you're going to be in the Atrium Zone area. So literally, as you walk in, Brack IT is one of the first businesses you see. Baldeep has a distinctly recognizable polo top, which he's wearing right now. And an interesting point, actually, because I think I remember I had this conversation with you a while back, but if you look at the Hampshire Business Show trailer video from the first event, like you can, like, as it's all quick shots going through, and you can just spot Baldeep in like every other shot because of that green polo. So that's awesome. But guys, look, so if you want to meet Baldeep, I highly recommend the conversation. He's a really, really good guy. He'll be at the Hampshire Business Show on his stand downstairs in the main Atrium Zone. If you've not registered for your free ticket yet, it's hampshirebusinessshow.com. It's going to be an incredible show. I think everyone's looking forward to getting back in the room, face-to-face networking safely as well. So we're all looking forward to that. Baldeep, honestly, I really enjoy our conversation. It's always good to see you. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. And just to add, you know, it's a free ticket. You know, you're not paying to go there. And you're going to hear from experts in the industry, you know. Baroness Karen Brady, for example, you know, she's got a wealth of experience. So just to get to see her and listen to her without even paying to do so, you know, you could just go straight and listen to her all day. So it's well worth it.
Well, make sure you got a front row seat just for you, Baldeep.
Thank you.
Guys, look, great to see you. Baldeep, awesome to see you as always. And guys, we'll see you in October. Thank you.
Thank you. See you there.